So yeah, told you I was getting close. Couldn't see the counter, but I told him, I said, "No, that's an awesome song." He said, "You made that up." I said, "No, I didn't." So I played the song for him, and he's jamming out. He's gonna be a good little classic rocker. My foot is intact, and it is not bleeding, and though I cannot see it, it does not feel like I have damaged that opening anymore. So, all good. It's swelling a little bit more now, and my knee feels a bit more rickety than what it was, but it'll be alright. If it swells or, starts turning any kind of color, or I have any real problems out of it, I'll go get it checked out, but I think I'm okay. It's a hell of a note, I used to be a beast, man. I used to be strong as a pissed off ox. I could carry a transmission under each arm. I could stand up with a full rear axle assembly, carry it around. I once picked up a Ford 302 engine block off of a flat cart, wrapped my arms around it, my knees bent down, and I stood up with that thing and turned around and set it down in the bed of my truck on a tire. Mostly stripped down, but it still had the heads on it. And I had this dude that was getting tools out of his car not too far away from me, watch me do that, and he was looking at me like I wasn't human. It was a pretty impressive feat. I was impressed with myself. I used to run 3 miles a day. Could run 5 miles. I was pushing it, and I tried not to push myself too hard. I was working towards, a 5 mile a day run. I used to I don't like to blow my own horn, but I used to be something. And now I just fall down, man. I just fall down. But I can still get back up. I have to climb something, admittedly, but I can still get back up. There is that. So, yeah, I'll have Joey from tomorrow evening when they get back from St. Pete till Sunday evening. And so I will be light on the content. It will, anything I do will be posted late at night because it'll be later at night before I excuse me. It'll be later at night before I record anything. Got some stuff going on tomorrow. I got an appointment with my podiatrist tomorrow. See how my foot's doing, and we might talk about some other methods to try to get that last wound to close up. He might want to try grafting it again. I'm not thrilled about that because that'll mean for like 2 weeks I won't be able to walk on it. Maybe more. I'll have to wear that damn crutch again. That thing was a godsend for a long time, but it got to where it was hurting my knee so damn bad. But if that's what I gotta do, that's what I do, and I will suffer with it. Certainly not to sound like any kind of a tough guy, but I am no stranger to suffering with pain of all kinds. I know how to do it, and I'm fairly good at it. So I got that appointment with him, and then after that I'm going to meet with someone regarding this potential other option that is not bankruptcy to save my house. Like I said, I don't want to talk about it because last time I talked about what I was doing with the housing council, the day before I had my meeting with their underwriter, and it completely fell apart. When I spoke to the housing council, I was full of hope that they were going to be able to help me. And then the next day I spoke to the underwriter, and it completely fell apart, and I was crushed. You know, I still can't believe there's not something that they could do. Anyway, that underwriter is the one that said, you know, the only thing I can see you doing and keeping the house is bankruptcy, you know, Chapter 13. But then someone else said, you know, why don't you look into this? And it's something that I had looked into before, not too deeply, because the individual that I spoke with, that I trusted to advise me on it, said that it would not be a good idea for me in my situation. So I did not do it. But it may be exactly what I need now. And you know, because I need to be able to get to the point where I can go back to work. I was not counting on, but again, was kind of hoping that I could get enough help through GoFundMe to not end up behind on the mortgage. You know, I was hoping for that last saving grace of a philanthropic foundation or individual with more money than they'll ever know what to do with, that, you know, could say, yeah, here, get the mortgage current, you know, keep fighting, man. That's what I was hoping for. I wasn't counting on it. That was what I was hoping for. Didn't happen, so I have to, you know, restructure and refit and adapt and overcome. And that's what I'm trying to do. So, hopefully this other option will work and it will do what I need it to do, which is get the mortgage current, maybe help give me a little breathing room until I can go back to work. I don't know if that's possible. We'll see. But if I get the mortgage current, I can then refinance, and not to take any money out, but I can refinance to a different type of loan, where I can then adjust down my interest. The underwriter said that that would definitely be an option, but my mortgage has to be current. Damned if I do, damned if I don't. So the most important thing for me to do right now is get the mortgage current again. I understand it's a business, but I mean, at the same time, I'm with Rocket Mortgage. They are the biggest, housing lender in the country. You would think they would have more options, maybe like financial medical hardship programs, not to do anything stupid, not to really lose money, but to get my interest down, and maybe they could do something like, you're going through this recovery with your foot, you're going through this, saving your eyes. Here's what we can do for you. We can reduce your interest, substantially for 12 months. So we can, get your payments down $300-400 a month. That helps you. That helps us because we're still being paid. And, then in 12 months' time, you're healed up, you're working. We go back to your current interest rate. I don't understand why they can't do something like that. I think something like that would be doable and definitely be, fair and helpful. Because, it would keep people from ending up homeless, where a lot of people end up homeless for the same reason that I'm fighting it now, You just don't have enough, and these mortgage companies, these lenders, these banks, they're going to get theirs one way or the other, and they talk all these pretty things about being there for you and trying to help you out and help you succeed, but they don't really do that. I don't want a free ride. A little help would be nice, and it's just ridiculous, man. It shouldn't be so damned out of reach just to live. I'm not trying to get rich. I'm not trying to get a mansion. I just want to live, I want this. It's mine. I want to keep it. And I'm not trying to, I don't want them to say, I don't want them to come to me and say, you know what, you recover. When you're recovered and you got a job, come back to us. But while you're recovering, just don't worry about it. I think they should maybe do stuff like that for older people. But I don't want something like that. hold my head up. I'm going to pay my bills. Just stop making it so damn hard for me to do it. You know? I don't know. If this works out, I get current, I refinance, get the payment down some, I'll be okay. Keep on, you know, fighting with these doctors and this worthless ass Medicare. Go back to work, and I'll be all right. You know, I just got to be able to get back to work. Just got to be able to get back to work. Anyway, if that doesn't work, then bankruptcy. Everything I've found out, my mom's found out about bankruptcy, I should be able to make that work. And like I said, none of the, it's not preferable, it's not desirable, but none of the real negatives about bankruptcy are going to affect me in my situation, you know, that bad. And bankruptcy may again be, they may be able to, that may be able to reduce my monthly payments some. But again, it will get my mortgage current, and once it's current, then I can refinance to a different deal, hopefully, where I can then get the interest down some. I don't know if I can refinance if I file for bankruptcy. That's something I've got to figure out. Maybe if I'm not trying to refinance to get money out, but, you know, just to get the interest down. I don't know. That'll be questions, I guess, for the bankruptcy attorney if I have to go that route. I don't want to, but if I have to, I have to. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I'll know more tomorrow. Maybe a little while yet before I know for sure if this other option is going to work. But we'll see what we'll see. I think my furries want to go outside. It is time to definitely wrestle him down again and cut his toenails. I hate doing it because I can't see. I'll take just a little bit off, you know. But they're clicking pretty bad again. So I'm going to jump off here and let them go outside. Say hi, Mack Attack. That's Big Mac. Mac and cheese. Silly old dog. I'm going to go let them outside. I got a few things I need to do. I'm going to let my foot rest up a little bit more, and I'll talk to y'all later. Try to get one out tomorrow. I'm not sure if I will. Just in case, have a good one. My GoFundMe link is in the description of both videos. I know I didn't get to it last time. Just in case y'all want to help out. Hopefully maybe somebody new comes along that wants to help out, can help out. If not, you know, don't worry about it. I understand. Thank y'all so much. Talk to you later.